talk about area models and partial products. Area models and partial products go hand in hand. 27 times 13. I'm going to make an area model first, and then we're going to do the partial product. To build your area model, you're going to take your 27, you're going to break it up into the tens and the ones. I know that I have 20 and 7. I also know that if I'm going to break up my 13, I have a 10 and a 3. So that's my area model. Now, in order to get what's inside the boxes, I have to multiply. The first box, you're going to take 20 and you're going to multiply that by 10. My 20 by my 10. 20 times 10 is 200. My next box, I take my 20 and I'm going to multiply it by my 3. So 20 times 3, which is going to give me 60. I have a 7 and I'm going to multiply it by my 10. So 7 times 10, which is going to give you 70. And then I have 7 times 3, and that's going to give me 21. I'm not done yet. Now I need to add all my boxes together, and that will give me my answer. So I'm going to add 200 plus 70 plus 60 and 21 to get my answer. I know that 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1 equals 1. 7 plus 6 is 13, plus 2 is 15, so I put my 5 and I carry my 1. 1 plus 2 is 3. So I know that 27 times 13 is 351. Now this is where partial products and my area model go hand in hand and work together. Because now I'm going to solve the same problem, but I'm going to solve it with partial products. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my 3. I always start with the ones place on the bottom number. My first step is my 3 times 7. So 3 times 7 is my first step. My second step is I'm still going to take my 3, and this time I'm going to take it all the way around and multiply it by that 2. It's not a 2 though. Look at the place value. It's in the tens place. So that 2 really represents 20. So it's 3 times 20. I'm now done with that 3. So now I'm going to move on to the 1 digit. Again, this isn't a 1. It's 10. And so my third step is to take that digit 1 and I'm going to multiply it by 7. And step 4 is to take that 1 again and I'm going to multiply it by that 2. But remember, the 1 is in the tens, so it's a 10. The 2 is in the tens, so I'm not multiplying 1 times 2, I'm multiplying 10 times 20. And if you look at these equations, they're the same equations in my area model. So when I solve this, I can solve it by breaking it up this way in partial products, or I can break it up into the area model. Either way works. You're going to get the same answer. I know that 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 20, 3 times 2 is 6. Add my 0. I know that 10 times 7 is 70. And I know that 10 times 20 is 200. When I add all of that up, I once again am going to get 351. I'm now going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do it with a 3-digit number, and I'm going to multiply that 3-digit number by a 1-digit number. So my 3-digit number is going to be 473, and I'm going to multiply that number by 4. My area model is going to look just a little bit different, but the concept is going to be the same. I take 473, I throw it down, and I break it up into the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. So I have a 400, a 70, and a 3. The only difference between this area model and the other one is I only have one row, 4. So the first box is the same. I'm going to take my 400 and I'm going to multiply 400 by 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Add my 2 zeros, 1,600. 70 times 4 will be in my second box. Again, I know that 7 times 4 is 28. 1 0. So 70 times 4 is 280. My last box is going to be 3 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. To get my answer, I'm going to add all these boxes together. I'm going to take 1600. I'm going to add 280 and 12. 0 plus 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 8 plus 1 is 9. 6 plus 2 is 8. I have a 1. There's nothing underneath it, so I bring that down. My answer is 1,892. I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm going to do it with partial products. Again, I start on the bottom in my ones place. My first step is 4 times 3, which is 12. My second step is it's my 4. This time I'm multiplying it by that 7. It's not just 7, it's in the tens place, so I'm multiplying 4 times 70, which equals, again, 4 times 7 is 28. Add my 0, I get 280. My very last step is I'm going to take this 4, and now I'm going to multiply it by that 4. I have 4. I'm multiplying it not only by 4, it is in the hundreds place, so I'm multiplying it by 400. 4 times 4 is 16. I have my 2 zeros, I'm adding them over here. So 4 times 400 equals 1600. When I add all those up, again, same answer as my box, I'm going to get the same answer of 1,892.